Film starts with Yelena Belova in Malaysia. She's on top of a really tall building. She is there for a mission. In this movie, Valentina has recruited all of the main characters, the team members. Valentina sends them on individual missions, and now Yelena is doing one of Valentina's mission. Yelena is Natasha Romanoff's younger sister, and she is the new Black Widow. Yelena jumps off the building with a parachute and lands inside, where she fights a lot of guards. It is a secret research facility where a scientist is working on something called Project Sentry. Yelena gets to the scientist, but he points a gun at himself, telling her she doesn't understand his Sentry project. He has kept Sentry's things in a special room that only he can open with his eyes. So to save Project Sentry, he kills himself. Yelena then leaves and blows up the whole building. This Project Sentry was being run by a company called Ox Group. After the building is destroyed, Yelena reports that the mission is complete, and then it shifts the scene to the US Parliament. We see Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. Bucky is now a member of Parliament in the USA. Bucky is in Parliament because they are putting Valentina on trial. Valentina is the director of the CIA, but the Parliament thinks she is running a company called Ox Group that is doing illegal experiments all over the world. That is why Yelena destroyed the Project Sentry in Malaysia, so there is no proof. Valentina denies everything and says they can investigate all they want because she has done nothing wrong. The head of Parliament says that many innocent people have died in her illegal projects and that they will investigate everything about the Ox Group. Valentina supports this. After that, Valentina leaves with her secretary, Mal. Valentina tells Mal to erase all the evidence about the Ox Group because she does not want the US government to know about her projects and does not want to go to jail. Next, we see Alexei, the Red Guardian, watching TV at home. Red Guardian is like Russia's Captain America. His daughter, Yelena, comes to see him. Yelena tells Alexei that she does not want to work for Valentina anymore because she is bored. She wants to quit. Alexei praises Valentina and tells Yelena that working for her is a great thing and that he even wants to work for Valentina. At Alexei's house, Yelena sees a childhood photo of her and her friends on their football team, which they called the Thunderbolts. As Yelena is thinking about the Thunderbolts, Valentina calls and gives her a new mission. Yelena tells Valentina she is bored and that she cannot keep working in secret. Valentina tells Yelena to complete this one last mission, and she will reveal her to the world as a superhero. Yelena agrees, and the next day, she goes to a secret bunker in Texas to kill someone. Valentina tells Yelena there is a high-tech thief who is stealing things from her bunker, and Yelena has to eliminate them. Inside the bunker, Yelena is hunting the thief, and we find out that Valentina has sent Yelena to kill Ghost, who we saw in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Then we see Ghost, Taskmaster, and US Agent. Valentina has sent Ghost to kill Taskmaster, Taskmaster to kill US Agent, and US Agent to kill Yelena. Valentina wanted them all to kill each other because they were all involved in her illegal activities. Valentina was afraid that if any of them told the US government anything, her projects would be exposed and she would go to jail. So Valentina sent them to the bunker to eliminate each other. However, when they start fighting, they start talking. They find out that Valentina has sent them to eliminate each other. They realize that Valentina wants to get rid of all of them, so there is no proof of her wrongdoings. While they are fighting, they hit a box. When it opens, Bob, Sentry, is inside. Sentry is scared when he sees the others, and Sentry says he does not remember anything of what has happened. During the fight, Ghost shoots Taskmaster, and she dies. Now, only Sentry, Yelena, US Agent, and Ghost are left. Then we see Valentina at a party with a lot of rich people. She is planning to sell them leftover gadgets from the Chitauri army. Bucky Barnes is also at the party. Bucky speaks with Valentina's assistant, Mal, and gives her his number. He tells her that he knows Valentina is doing wrong and asks her to call him with information, and he needs the information of what she does. We are back in the bunker. US Agent, Yelena, Ghost, and Bob understand that they are there to kill each other and that Valentina is behind it all. So they become friends and try to escape. They try to take Bob with them. As Ghost tries to get out, a loud sound starts, stopping her. The whole bunker locks down and a timer starts. The bunker is going to blow up in 2 minutes. They find the source of the sound and break it. The sound stops and Ghost goes through the wall. Ghost opens the door and lets everyone out. While leaving, Yelena touches Bob, and she has a vision. She sees her childhood and her sister. In the vision, Yelena sees her sister die. When Yelena wakes up, she sees Bob. She understands that Bob's touch is why she saw the past. This means Bob can read memories and show people their past. Valentina hears that the four have become friends and are escaping the bunker. Valentina tells her secretary Mal to take her soldiers to the bunker and surround it, because she does not need these crazy people and needs to eliminate them. Alexei drives Valentina away, but Alexei understands that Valentina is going to kill his daughter, Yelena. Mal secretly calls Winter Soldier and tells Bucky that Valentina wants to kill all her old employees, so there is no evidence against her. Mal wants Bucky to save them. The scene shifts back to the bunker. The group has not fully escaped because the doors are still locked. They see a chimney-like hole. They stand back to back, helping each other up to climb out of the bunker. From the bunker's security cameras, Valentina sees that Taskmaster is dead, but the others are alive with Bob. Valentina remembers that Bob looks like someone from her human experiments in Malaysia, where she captured sick people to make them powerful. That project was called Project Sentry. Valentina thought the project had failed, but the scientists' experiment on Bob was successful. Bob had gained a lot of powers. He became like MCU's Superman. However, Bob does not know about his powers. He is acting like a normal person with US Agent, Ghost, and Yelena as they escape the bunker. Seeing all of this, Valentina plans to eliminate US Agent, Yelena, and Ghost. But she needs Bob alive, because Bob is the successful experiment. Valentina needs Bob alive. In the bunker, the group gets closer to get out. As US Agent helps Bob out, touching him, US Agent also has a vision. He remembers the time he killed someone, and everyone turned against him. He became depressed. Now, he understands that Bob is not normal. He has superpowers. The four get close to escaping the bunker, but the bunker is surrounded by Valentina's soldiers. The soldiers are waiting for them with guns. If they come out, they will be eliminated. The group makes a plan. Ghost will go through the walls to find a car. Yelena and Bob will turn on all the lights, so the soldiers cannot see. US Agent will fight all the soldiers, and they will all escape in the car. The plan does not work perfectly, because the lights do not work correctly. However, US Agent starts fighting the soldiers alone. Ghost finds a car. US Agent, Yelena, and Bob put on the soldiers' clothes and sneak out. They get into the car. As the car leaves, the other soldiers become suspicious. They capture them. At that time, Bob sees Valentina. He remembers how Valentina experimented on him and made him powerful. Bob notices that Valentina is now trying to kill him. Bob understands Valentina betrayed him. Bob decides to save his friends. He grabs a gun and starts firing, but the bullets do not hurt Bob. Now Bob remembers his powers. He flies away. While the soldiers are distracted by Sentry, US Agent Yelena, and Ghost escape in the car. Next, we see Sentry flying in the air. Because Sentry cannot control his powers, he passes out and falls to the ground, creating a huge crater. Valentina sees that Sentry is unconscious. She orders her soldiers to take Sentry to New York and sends other soldiers after Yelena, Ghost, and US Agent. They are driving on a deserted road. Then, Alexei arrives and takes them in his car. Alexei tells Yelena that Valentina is going to kill her. Yelena, US Agent, and Ghost already knew this. While Alexei is driving, Valentina's soldiers start chasing them. Alexei's car is in bad condition. It is not bulletproof. They think they are going to be eliminated. Then, Bucky arrives and uses his super soldier strength to eliminate all the soldiers' cars. He saves them. The group is happy. They think Bucky came to save them, but Bucky arrests them, takes them to his place, and ties them up. The scene shifts to Valentina, who is at Avengers Tower in New York. She has bought Avengers Tower. She brought Sentry there. She goes to Sentry's room, where Sentry is unconscious. When Sentry wakes up, he is scared to see Valentina. Valentina speaks with Bob and tells him that she is not his enemy, but his friend. Valentina tells Bob that he had a bad life in Malaysia. He was poor, his father abused him. He started taking drugs, he became weak. But Valentina made him powerful. She gave him a new life, so he has to listen to her. Valentina has brainwashed Bob. Now Bob will listen to Valentina. Mal notices everything. Valentina's secretary, Mal, calls Bucky and tells him that Valentina has brainwashed Bob and is controlling him. Bob is very powerful. Valentina is going to use Bob's powers to complete her wrongdoings. Mal wants Bucky to stop her. Knowing this, Bucky frees Alexei, Yelena Ghost, and US Agent. They form a team and leave to stop Valentina and Bob. Alexei names the team the Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts team arrives in New York and goes to the tower to stop Valentina. They come to the top of the building to find her, but Sentry arrives. Valentina tells Sentry to eliminate them all. However, Sentry spent time in the bunker with Yelena, Ghost, and US Agent. So Sentry knows they are not bad. Their whole team is a team of good people. So Sentry does not eliminate them, but he hurts them all easily. Even when Bucky uses his vibranium arm on Sentry, Sentry catches it easily and breaks it. Seeing all of this, Valentina gets angry. She tells Sentry to eliminate them all, but Sentry tells Valentina that these people are weak and do not pose a threat. He is not going to eliminate them. Valentina gets more angry and starts shouting at Sentry. The Thunderbolts team escapes. Valentina is shouting at Sentry. Sentry gets angry at Valentina. He chokes her. Before Sentry eliminates Valentina, her secretary, Mal, arrives and presses a button. Sentry passes out and falls to the ground. Valentina had created a kill switch for Sentry. If Sentry ever turned against her or tried to kill her, Valentina could press the switch and blast his brain, eliminating Sentry. That is exactly what happened. The end of Sentry. Valentina and Mal think they have eliminated Sentry. They get in the elevator to leave the building, but Sentry is so powerful that his brain did not explode. Sentry did not die. He went to another reality. Sentry's other personality, Void, starts to take over. Void is Sentry's other personality. Void is black, evil, and has a lot of powers. After turning into Void, Sentry becomes black, and he is out of control. Sentry goes out to cause destruction. Any soldiers and guards who try to stop him, Void eliminates them. Void is so powerful that he can eliminate people without touching them. The whole city starts to be destroyed. Seeing this, the Thunderbolts team starts saving lives. After saving the people, they see Void. The Thunderbolts team confronts him. Yelena goes to face him alone. When Yelena touches Void, she sees her past memories again. She sees a room. She enters the room and sees Bob sitting there, helpless. He is nothing in front of Void. Yelena sees Bob's past life. She sees that his family did not respect him. His father abused him. He started taking drugs. He became sick. The rest of the Thunderbolts team touches Bob and becomes present in the memory. They ask Bob how they can stop Void. Bob tells them that Sentry and Void are connected. Void will be there as long as Sentry is there. If they want to eliminate Void, they have to eliminate Sentry. They go to other rooms and start searching for Void. They meet Void in a dark room. When Bob meets Void, he becomes emotional. Void tells Sentry that they have always been alone and that they have always supported each other. Hearing Void's words, the Thunderbolts team tells Sentry that he is not alone. Void is alone, but they are all with Sentry. As the Thunderbolts team supports Sentry, Void becomes weak. Bob wins, and Void disappears forever. The darkness that was covering the city disappears. After Void is eliminated, Sentry is also gone. Bob is now a normal human. This has also happened in Marvel Comics, so do not think that Bob will never be Sentry again. Bob will be Sentry again. It will happen. But when Sentry returns, Void will return. So we will see when Bob becomes Sentry again. The Thunderbolts team goes to capture Valentina to get revenge. When they arrive, they see that Valentina has called all the press. The Thunderbolts team is shocked. Valentina announces to the news that the Thunderbolts team are the new Avengers. She built this new Avengers team. From now on, these heroes will save the city and the world. In today's fight, these heroes have stopped the world. The movie ends here. After the movie, there is a post-credit scene. Suddenly, a large spaceship appears in the sky. The spaceship has the Fantastic Four logo on it. Now, the Fantastic Four are coming to Earth. The Fantastic Four team is entering the MCU. Okay, I hope you liked the story, and if you liked the video, please like it and write Thunderbolts in the comments. Subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Thank you,